Hey, speech class, Danny Miller here with you again. Now, what I want to talk to you about tonight is 1 Corinthians 10:13. And it says, "No temptation has overtaken you that is not common to man. God is faithful, and he will not let you be tempted beyond your ability. But with the temptation, he will also provide the way of escape, that you may be able to endure it." The reason this scripture is so important to me is because for so many years of my life, I spent giving in to temptation, thinking I was powerless, thinking there was nothing I could do about temptation, thinking that I had to always give in to it. And then I learned about Jesus. Not just about Jesus, because I knew about Jesus, but as I began to read this scripture, I began to think, if no temptation has overtaken me that isn't common to man, that means the devil doesn't have any new tricks. He's just consistent. But he's still firing the same arrows at me. He's always fired at me. And so I began to look at it more, and it says, he will not let you be tempted beyond your ability. Now, my ability is small in comparison to God. And so I know that whatever the enemy is shooting at me, obviously God has not given me something that I can't overcome with his help. See, that is what I learned was the trick to it. It says, but with the temptation, he will also provide a way of escape. And I've seen a lot of people stop here with this scripture. When I see it posted on Facebook or social media, that's what it'll say. That's where it'll stop. You might see the ... letting you know that there's more to it. But that's where people stop. See, because they expect God to just reach in, snatch them out of the temptation, and pull them out when you ask. But see, that's not how God operates. See, the back end of this verse, shows the character of God. He said, that you may be able to endure it. You see, the whole thing that Jesus wants us to do is depend on him in able to endure it. Because when we come out the other side of it, what happens? Our faith is built. It's stronger. Others see it, and their faith is built over what we go through as well. And so this became a vital scripture to my life, because I began to realize all the temptations I would have with drugs or with pornography or whatever, that Jesus was always the answer. It was always Jesus. It's always going to be Jesus, and it's never going to stop being Jesus. And it's important to me for my family, because I want my daughter to be able to look at my life and say he always depended on Jesus to help him endure as his way of escape. Thank you.